I'm Shankar Vedantam from Hidden Brain. For 10 years, our show has helped listeners accomplish their goals, improve their relationships, and better understand their emotions. KOSU is bringing me to Oklahoma City to share those key insights on Saturday, September 26th, live from OCCC's Visual and Performing Arts Center. Reserve your tickets now at kosu.org/tickets. That's kosu.org/tickets.
Support for the Red Dirt D&D podcast comes from Home Creations, Oklahoma City builders providing homes in the OKC metro for over 40 years, offering new homes with wood-like tile, LED lighting, and smart thermostats. Locations and features at homecreations.com.
Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross, and I play Elias Stone, a human cleric.
I'm Connor Shenold. I play Sable, a half-elf rogue.
I'm Johnny Payne, and I play August E. Graymore, a human fighter.
I'm Carrie Hester, and I play Moxie, a tiefling bard.
And I'm Brooke Bullock, your DM. Please join us as we explore the curse of the Clockwork City. As the sun begins to set on this small isle in the archipelago of the Haunted Isles, Rhapsody and Marisol have gone inside what we are playfully calling Marisol's magnificent mansion, a shell that has grown to the size of something about 15 feet long and is resting on the shore, camouflaged as a huge seashore boulder. Sable, you have gone off and looked for signs of the copper dragon. You think you've accomplished that. No signs of any activity in the direction of Secularis, and nothing on the water that direction either. As you're coming back through the woods toward the beach, go ahead and roll a little perception check if you don't mind.
Okay. That's only a 14.
Okay.
My passive is a 9.
Oh, very good. Do you care to use your passive?
Yes.
All right, so you're walking along, and just a millisecond before it happens, you realize there's someone at the edge of the path. And then Kobe, in disguise as Usa Kobina the dwarf, jumps out and is like, "Ha ha! Snuck up on you."
You didn't?
Totally did.
No.
I followed you the whole time. Mm-hmm. Right over until I lost you.
Yes, that's the problem.
And then I found you again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. By the way, that way is sure boring. Are we going home? The shore.
Yes.
Okay.
And he walks along beside you, softly murmuring,
I'm a dwarf.
Take his hat.
Meanwhile, on the beach, Moxie has had a moment of reflection, thinking about how life might be changing. Literally, the sun is setting, perhaps, on a relationship that's been very close to her. Dr. Stone and August, you guys have finished up collecting things there on the beach from the Sahuagin, just a raiding party. They didn't really have any treasure, so to speak, except for some magical weapons. If you all are ready, you could also enter into the conch shell, this magnificent magical hut, if you chose to.
Yeah.
Cool.
I do as well.
Yes. Excellent. Inside, you quickly realize, maybe taken aback just a little bit, because inside of this 15 by 15 rock is a 30-foot by 40-foot room. And it's this luxurious sitting room, the great spiral decor of the walls kind of encircle each other in this impossible geometry. The surface of the walls is gleaming with these shifting colors, very slow, rose, ivory, sea green, silver. The hue kind of slides across the internal walls as you move. The ridges of the original conch still remain visible, but they sweep up into elegant arcs that resemble frozen waves on the ceiling. Although you didn't see any from the outside, there are some small windows, kind of round and softly glowing with an aquamarine light in a couple of places on the walls. Numerous cushions, just cushions everywhere, and a large but very low, about knee-high table that's in the center of the room. Near the far corner, if you think about entering in at 6 o'clock in the far corner, kind of the 2 o'clock corner of this room, there's a large 10-foot, roughly circular pool of deep water, and you see a merfolk walking across the room with vibrant green hair. They walk over to it, step into it, and their legs merge back into a tail, and they just kind of slink down into waist deep level and then turn and dive underneath down into that water. Roll me a perception check if you want to. 15.
Dirty 20.
Oh, fantastic. It's just so pretty, Dr. Stone. But with the dirty 20, August, you realize that in places on the walls where the spirals seem deeper, like they seem to come out of the wall farther than they should, and you realize there are hidden corridors there. Like you can kind of step around that bulge and there's probably some type of hallway or corridor there. There's about 3 of those places in this 30 by 40 foot room. And then if you both also want to roll an insight check.
Us?
Yeah, August and Dr. Stone.
Molia, what's my insight?
Oh, wow. 28.
Okay.
21.
Oh yeah, both of you, the beauty and enchantment of the place just fills you with peace, and the trouble of the last couple of months almost fades away. August, you are no longer exhausted. Meanwhile, outside, I feel like, Moxie, you've lingered for a moment. You're having some quiet time. Right?
As it starts to get real dark, I'll start walking, but with 0% urgency.
Gotcha.
A meander, and I'm imagining that meandering is when Sable meets up with me.
Yeah.
If that's what he wants to do.
Yes. As you come out of the trees from scouting ahead, scouting at the other aisle, you do see that for whatever reason, Moxie is still out on the beach, but you also see Minthra standing at the gangplank of the boat of the Second Kiss.
As we clear the trees, I'm going to turn to Usa. Hey, Kobe.
Yeah.
I think August really wants to know all about those rocks that you found earlier.
Son of a...
Right. Yeah.
And he scampers off.
The shell will have some effect on Kobe that makes him not want to talk.
runs by Moxie, like, and runs right into the archway of the conch shell / ginormous boulder / magnificent mansion.
I'm going to head over to Moxie. Are you not going in yet?
I've been letting them, have a minute. It's kind of weird to have your kid around when you're reuniting with your long-lost paramour.
Yeah, I also wouldn't want to be in the room for that. Being outside while they reunited was awkward enough.
It was indeed. It's one thing to know that your mom has a long-lost paramour. It's another one when they're like 4 feet away from you and...
It's like you weren't even there.
Yeah. Were you able to see the dragon?
A little bit of it. It seemed like it hit through the trees.
Oh.
So hopefully they
are
I guess stalled for however long it takes these people to wake up the island, whatever that means.
Sounds like at least they didn't, fall into the ocean. I don't know how good Sweep Up is at swimming.
Yeah.
So, Minthra seems like a lot.
She's fine.
I mean, let me tell you, she was taking those fish guys out left, right, and center. That was pretty cool, but she's very, I can't even think of the word I want, but it's Minthra's way or the highway, it seems.
And Minthra's way is usually the best way.
The little people still like to talk about it and feel like they contribute, but you're not wrong. She has a lot of, wisdom and experience.
Do you think we'll win the fight against Zayla?
I'm gonna be honest, Sable. We're outmanned, we're outgunned, but I think we can just do the best we can with what we've got, and that's all that anybody could ask of us. Now, would it be super awesome if my mom's new girlfriend said, hey, here's an army of mer people that can help you fight against the bad guy? Yeah, that would be really dope. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I guess The one thing that's kind of still up in the air for me is we just don't know how many goons Zaylen Pierce brought with him. Presumably, those kids ain't gonna fight on his side. They're children and victims, but I just don't know how many goons he's got.
How far away is Minthra?
The boat is about 30 feet from the entrance to the shell. So she's about halfway down the boat, so probably about 50 feet away.
I'm gonna kind of quiet my voice so really, hopefully, only Moxie can hear this. If things go south, you get out of there.
I mean, yeah, but like, where am I gonna go?
Back to your mom, back to these mer people. They'll keep you safe.
I guess I could grow up and be a mermaid. I don't know how well my fiendish side would bear underwater. That'd be an interesting experiment, to say the least. But I got you, I got August. If anyone's going down, it's probably you or August.
And so, if that happens, you leave.
And just let the world be taken over by a freaky spider goddess?
If it comes to that, someone else will step up after us. Might not be soon, but eventually.
Well, you know, maybe we could figure something out.
Somehow, we both make it out. I'll let you in on a secret, but not until then.
Oh, so you're dangling a carrot for me now. Mm-hmm. Well, I will say this. If I don't make it out of here...
You're making it up.
Okay, well, just know that the song is taken care of, but maybe your replacement, not Sable, will take it easy on poor Arya. I've kind of kept her in the dark about the taxes.
That's gonna be fun for her to find out.
She thinks we're just friends. Because, you know, whether or not we save the world, I don't think Rhapsody's coming back to Iron Spire. You can't spend half your life looking for a person, find them, and then walk away and go home.
I suppose not.
You think they got water beds in there or regular beds?
Probably waterbed.
I've never tried a waterbed before. Do you think they have anything besides seaweed, or is it like a seaweed-only situation? Because I'm craving, I don't know, potatoes sound really nice.
Don't think they've got potatoes unless you can find a potato of the sea.
Moxie is going to go ahead and head inside the hut, whether or not Sable goes with.
There you go.
And then I'll head over to Minthra.
There you go. Same layout, same decor and such as you notice. But as you go in, go ahead and roll me. You can use your passive if you want to. Your passive insight.
It's a 20.
If you'd like to. That's absolutely.
I understand everybody's motives all the time.
She's a bartender.
I'm a bartender. I can read it on your face. I'm really good at poker, too.
Very good. There's this beauty and enchantment that's there as you walk in, and the colors and all the seating and the cushions and just the comfiness everywhere. And Moxie, you can feel that same allure, that same beauty, but you have a slightly unsettling sense of confinement, of almost being ensnared.
It kind of like we were just talking about Percy Jackson, like the Lotus Casino, kind of a...
Yeah, right?
It'd be really, really nice, or the poppy fields in the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
It'd be really nice to just
Stay
lay
here forever.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna with that kind of a feeling, I'm gonna start looking around for my friends.
You bet. And you do. You instantly spot Dr. Stone and August, and we'll come back to them in just a moment.
And I'm sure Kobe is talking all about his geology adventures. There was a brown rock and a gray rock.
Yes. We'll come back to that for sure. So there's someone else on the beach, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up the gangway to meet Minthra.
Yeah, she's leaning against the archway into that lower suite area, that enclosed passenger area of the second kiss, and she just kind of nods at you. The elegant man.
What do you know about sirens?
And sirens don't care anything about our world. We can use them, but we are not going to trust them.
Seems fair.
You saw the way he reacted to you, that one captain thing as they first arrived on the beach. Mm-hmm. Just like we always do. Use what's useful, discard the rest.
He asked if we were an enemy of the Sahuagin. Do you know if they tend to be in league with one another?
No, mortal enemies as far as I can tell.
You know the saying, enemy of my enemy?
I'm sure that's the premise they're operating on right now, and so are we.
Fair enough. Caught sight of what could be the copper dragon.
Indeed.
Downed on the main island.
How far away?
But how far away was that?
It's about a mile to the other island, so maybe, mile and a half, mile and a quarter.
Okay. About a mile and a half off. Supposedly they're supposed to wake up the island and we're moving it in that direction.
There are stories of such things. Titans so powerful that they are mistaken by common folk as mountains, islands. It'll be interesting if they have any control of it.
Certainly. So what's plan B if they don't?
I suppose we'll use that kind-hearted doctor and his water walk idea.
Yeah. How's the repairs on the ship going?
Slow. They'll probably take them 4 or 5 days to even be able to get one of the engines running so they can limp along. Sicularis being attacked doesn't bode well. That would be a stop for us to get to quickly.
Is Sicularis in a cove of some sort? Do you know?
Hidden Cove. The curvature of the land looks like it is a continuous coastline, but from a particular angle you can see there's an inlet.
I looked over in that direction through the spyglass. I didn't see any signs of an attack.
What about signs of life? Smoke, fire from daily living?
Nothing.
That is unsettling.
Had that storm pass through. Don't know if maybe it put out any fires. Supposedly this Secularis got attacked 3 days ago. Still think there'd be some remnants.
The Sahuagin would be unlikely to use fire as a weapon. But like you said, the rain could have put some of that out. Maybe there's such a small group of survivors that their fires of daily living don't rise high enough in the sky.
Could be. Well, fortunately right now it's a waiting game.
Sable, I'll be staying here at the boat overnight. I won't be welcome inside that shell.
I don't know about that shell either, but I guess I'll go and take a look.
We need a man on the inside.
That we do. Anyway, good night.
Find out what the plan is for riding this beast, and then we'll do it in the morning.
Very well. Good night, Minthra.
I love you.
And she doesn't, there's an uncomfortable pause, and she doesn't say anything and turns and goes back in. Your passive insight is
15.
There's something about the fact that you went to Moxie first. You go inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, moments before Moxie walks in, and 3 or 4 moments before Sable walks in, August and Dr. Stone are there admiring the place, just enjoying how peaceful and wonderful the place makes you feel. And then busting into this archway, into this room, is a voice that you know and love that says,
Boss.
Oh,
I'm a dwarf.
and he looks
Kobe.
down at, yes?
You're harshing my vibe, man.
And
Dr. Stone, my exhaustion's back.
Mine too, and I didn't have one. What is it, Kobe?
And you look over, and it's Kobe, the kobold, and he looks down at himself. He's like,
I'm not a dwarf.
and he's big lizard eyes kind of expand out in shock a little bit, and he's like, uh-oh. And he just freezes.
Kobe, when did you get?
Kobe, did you lose your hat?
No, and there's a hat on his head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you turn into it? Oh, because you can't. Oh, okay. I think my simple arcana noticed this. You can't do magic in here, brother.
Oh no.
You're exactly right. Yeah. There's some type of bane on illusionary magic.
Yeah. So you're going to be Kobe here for a while. Kobe, that's not why you came in here.
Right. Rocks.
Did you know, Kobe, that somewhere down one of these corridors
Yeah.
it points to these little spiral things popping up? I believe it's some syrup.
What?
Yes. And when was the last time you had syrup?
And he kind of shoves a little pouch kind of half behind his back a little bit that kind of rotates his belt pouch a little bit. He's like,
Not recently.
Okay, Kobe, why did you come in here?
Rocks. Yeah.
Right.
and he takes a few more steps closer to August.
And he's like, Centennial Beach. Rocks.
No, it's not possible.
Yeah.
Say it isn't so.
Oh, true.
And what were these rocks doing?
Did nothing.
And then what happened?
More nothing.
And why are you telling me about these rocks that are doing nothing?
'Cause Sable thinks rocks live.
Sable thinks these rocks live.
He says, ride the rock.
And did you?
No.
Okay, Kobe.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, because I don't want anyone here to notice you're a Kobold, we want you to think you're a dwarf again. So you need to leave and go take a look at the rocks some more.
That's a good idea.
If they move,
Right?
then come get us.
If they move, then go tell Sable.
And only Sable.
Upon pain of death.
Right.
And he looks longingly toward one of the hallways that you pointed out to.
No, Kobe.
But roll the 2.
I was testing to make sure it was really you.
Roll the 2 on the die.
He's like, right, security.
And he runs back out of the archway. And you hear him go,
Oh, I am a dwarf.
I will walk up to the archway as he passes through. Dr. Stone, is there a way we could collapse this, you think?
I've been looking at it and I don't think so, unfortunately.
It's a load-bearing shell.
I'm going to go exploring down one of these hallways then.
and Sable, you just about get bowled over as Kobe comes busting back out of the archway. And he's like,
Rocks, security. I'm a dwarf.
and he takes off running down the beach.
Bye, Kobe.
And he does indeed. He's been a dwarf the whole time as far as you can tell.
Yeah.
When you step inside, right, you see again these slowly shifting patterns on the walls as, colors of rose and ivory and sea green, and these little small windows that have a soft aquamarine light and the pool of water in the corner. Go ahead and roll a perception check and then an insight as well.
Perception is 27.
27. You also notice the same thing that August notices. You notice that there are portions of the wall that kind of bulge out a little bit more, and there must be, just around the curve of that, there must be some type of hallway or tunnel or passage. And your insight?
22.
22. All right. It's just such a beautiful, wonderful, calm place. A translucent figure comes out of one of these curved, kind of seems like, for those of you who didn't really notice it, it almost seems like they come out of the wall. But for those of you who did notice that expanded width of the wall right there, they're coming out from around a corner of some type. But a translucent mermaid-like figure, can just barely make them out, comes walking out with a huge tray of food and sets it down on the low table, and then kind of motions for you all to here is this, please come close, and then drifts back off again.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Passive inside of a 20.
Yeah.
Is this a trick?
No, it appears, and what's your arcane level as well?
I have a +1 Arcana.
When are you able to cast
Plus
this?
10.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to be a trick. It seems to be,
I didn't know if it was going to be like a Persephone situation.
it seems to be in reality and truth and offered openly. It doesn't seem to be any type of no deception
Okay.
or bad vibes
Out of
from it
character, these
whatsoever.
houses come with servants that just serve
Yeah.
you when you get
Yep.
there.
I just know if the food was like,
What level do you
Yeah,
get this?
there you go.
What level do you get this?
I don't know, dude. It's not on my list so far.
Should be coming up.
Bummer. Yeah, it might
I
be.
have level 5.
I love it. I love playing a bard just for that series of spells.
Dr. Stone, you have a base arcana of 9, 10. If you see the little kind of furrowed brow on Moxie as she watches this servant, you know that it is just comes with the house, so to speak.
It's all safe, Moxie. Go ahead and eat. We need to get some good food in you and get some rest. You don't look as exhausted as you were before.
Indeed. You realize, since you've come in, you've felt a little unsettled as far as confined, but your exhaustion is gone.
Yeah, I'm no longer exhausted, so I have a clarity of mind to see that this house is a little spoopy.
Everybody else has no idea what she's talking about. This is the most wonderful place
This
ever.
is the most wonderful. I have no idea what you're talking about. But
I'm just saying, maybe our beds on the boat are fine. I worry if we take a nap here that we will wake up and it'll be 3 weeks later.
okay, well, you go sleep on the boat.
I'm gonna really encourage you to not sleep here.
I'm gonna go to sleep here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna go sleep here. If 3 weeks go by, come tell me, okay? That's all I gotta say.
If I'm
mean-
late, come wake me up.
Right.
I don't see why we shouldn't sleep here.
I can't express to you enough. You went to the library, Sable. Did you ever read The Wizard of Oz?
Do you think I read?
The warlock.
The Warlock of
Iz. The Warlock of Iz.
Listen, I think there is some magic afoot here.
Of course there's magic. No. We're inside a shell.
Okay,
A small
you
shell.
you guys eat dinner. Can I look around? Is there any kind of bell, intercom, anything where I could like summon something.
So you're looking around.
Or maybe that servant hasn't left yet or something. I don't know.
Say girl, and then clap your hands twice.
So you're looking around, and are you thinking like, I need to talk to someone?
I need to talk to someone.
That kind of misty, translucent figure steps out from the wall and stands in front of you.
Excellent. Hello. I need to talk to the captain of the guard. Could you fetch him for me or tell him I need to talk to him? It's very important.
And this translucent figure gives you a very courtly bow and then goes back and kind of, for August and Sable, you know that it just kind of goes around the corner of this bulge in the wall. But for Dr. Stone and Moxie, it seems to just like pass into the wall.
And then I will avail myself to shrimp cocktail while I wait.
There you go. A few moments later, the captain of the guard does come out from a different place. For Moxie and Dr. Stone, he also seems to just like step out of the wall.
Magic.
Yeah. And
we just accept it as magic.
that's right. Our other two folks who made their perception check, you know, he just like came out of a hidden hallway, and he comes over. With your passive insight of 20, you can tell that he is forcing diplomacy. Like he has this very stiff smile, and he's like, you required something.
Yeah, I felt like Marisol was probably busy at the moment, so I thought that you might be the next best person to ask. Hey, sir, captain, is it? Major, general? I don't know. I'm, a pretty observant individual. Anyway, this shell seems like a trap, and I know how sirens work, and if we sleep here, are we gonna wake up 3 weeks from now and or dead and or something else?
He raises an eyebrow in kind of like, you're really asking that question? Kind of feigned surprise, but keeps a calm demeanor. And he says, for those who are worried and troubled about the future, sometimes this can feel confining. But we have nothing to offer you here but hope. Our Lady has commanded nothing but your well-being.
I mean, that's what I thought. Well, let me ask you this while you're here answering my questions against your will. Is there anything that I should know that maybe Lady Marisol left out of her greeting because she was excited about seeing Rhapsody?
And just an imperceptible twitch, frown with that. And he says, what do you mean?
Like, is there any kind of traps, tricks, anything where you guys are planning to, I don't know, do something and leave us out to dry? I know you said that Lady Marisol wants nothing but your own well-being, but does that mean that she's gonna trap us in this shell so that we can't save the world because it's what keeps us safe?
He smiles, but it's really cold. It's a cold smile.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
Right, yeah. It's a really cold smile, and he says, no, we want you to go. You have been assigned a task that some of my own men and I were going to do. But Our Lady is correct in that landwalkers will have an easier time on the Isle than we would.
Okay, so if I lay down on one of your fancy waterbeds, I'm gonna wake up in 8 to 10 hours and nothing bad will have happened because of the actions of you or any of your people here.
You will rest peacefully and be free to go whenever you wish.
And this food's not rigged either, right?
The word rig seems to give him some trouble.
The food's not like poisoned or trapped, or like if we eat it, we have to stay for 100 years, or...
He kind of pulls back a little bit. And he's like, no, we do not want you to stay. And he says it with that cold smile, the most pleasantly cold smile.
Listen, I know you don't want me to stay, but I also know that sirens are known for death. Okay, and I feel like, I've read a lot of books, okay? And these things that seem too good are generally too good, and this seems a little too good.
These might be similar to our own scrolls and tomes, which talk to us about how surface dwellers only want to help.
That's not true.
And not all sirens want to entrap surface dwellers.
Well, do you have any information about the island that you think would be helpful for the landwalkers?
Ah, finally, something worth my time.
Oh, now you've piqued my interest as well.
Is there like a chart room we could go to?
And so he says, may I join your table?
Of course.
Have some shrimp cocktail.
And so he sits down with this low table with you guys, low seating cushions.
What is your name, by the way?
You may call me Coral.
Captain, thank you for joining us. You are from here. We are not from here. What information do you have that might be helpful in our mission?
We don't know much, but we do know that there is an abandoned temple near the center of the large island. Evidently, there's been some type of reawakening activity there. Things whisper in the depths of our own world, as well as above, and it's kind of a question.
I don't know. Whispering.
Not really. Unfortunately, we
kind of seem to be the only ones that
we kind of tripped over this. We don't. It's not a common knowledge type of thing. Otherwise, I think there'd be more than just us here.
Part of our mission was to scout, explore, find out the threat level at the Isle. You may know more than we because you say some type of ritual is going to take place.
They're going to turn that temple into a big door, and it's going to let the goddess Lol through, and then she's going to start hacking and eating.
Then our plan of getting us, he pauses, you there as soon as possible remains valid. She who swims is on her way. She will probably be here mid-morning tomorrow.
And how long will it take us to get where we're going?
She can probably get you to the middle of the Isle within 2 arcs of the sun.
2 days?
2 hours, like 2 hours, like 2 arcs of the sun.
I was like, arcs?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
arcs
arcs in a day.
Yep, there you
I
go.
need the equation here.
So
the
about
formula.
2 hours to get us to where we're going. Now, let me ask you this. How far away from the temple will we be when we get to as far inland as we're going to go? Roughly,
Rough estimates are fine.
Yeah.
She who swims the world swims her own path. We've asked her to take you to the center, but we don't know.
So we're going to get as close as we possibly can.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, are we going to ride on her back? Or is she going to swallow us?
There's a little glint of amusement that is in his eyes, and he, it's like when a child makes an inappropriate joke, right? It kind of catches him by surprise, and then he says, no, you will ride upon her back.
Excellent.
Your scout, and he looks over at Sable, found the cliffs?
I did.
So when she passes by, leap from the cliffs onto her back, ride her into the shore, and then dismount as she gets you close. Oh, and get to her spine as soon as possible.
So they talked about the Sahuagins being driven by this infernal situation, this demonic situation. We've talked about how I am canonically not super in touch with my tiefling half because I didn't know my tiefling parent.
True.
But based on vibes and childish curiosity that had access to a public library, you can imagine a little girl who looks different from everybody she's ever met, probably doing a little bit of research.
Yeah.
Do I have any inkling of anything with that? And
I mean,
how that
not
might
all
be
tieflings
connected?
are automatically evil. You know that.
No, but devils and demons tend to be infernal. Mm-hmm. I have infernal lineage, so I didn't know if maybe I don't know, in a storybook somewhere I came across a fish demon. A really evil fish.
Roll percentile dice. Let's see what the DM gets to make up on the fly.
I just don't know if it's important. Probably not.
Probably not.
What if it is, Michael?
Right. What if
Okay.
it's good enough to become important?
8.
An 8. Excellent.
It's important now.
Right? There are definitely stories of fiendish creatures that have come out of portals and worlds. There are stories when you got a little bit older, maybe, that you read, maybe in a restricted area of the library, that maybe you had permission to be in or not, that talk about the way tieflings are normally conceived, and sometimes that there is some type of trade-off for power and wealth, almost in a Warlockian type of way. That doesn't vibe with anything your mom ever told you about your upbringing. I mean, I don't think she ever talked about this tiefling guy at all, did she? No. So, you don't know. I mean, your mom never gave any signs of having made a quote unquote deal with the devil for power or wealth or anything like that.
Right. She always told me that guy's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess really kind of what it reminded me of was the Duragar kind of being in a similar situation, that they also had something whispering to them from the dark, and then Zaylen Pierce took advantage of that and turned it to him, and so I didn't know if this was connected in any way to that. But it doesn't feel like it super is. It feels like we just need an excuse for the Samhuans to attack us.
So your passive insight...
It's like, did like Loth like call a friend and be like, hey, get your fish guys on?
Well, or my thought was that maybe there was a demon that was already here on this planet that got in touch with Zaylen Pierce and said, hey, let's try and was already working through Zaylen Pierce. So a demon that's already here on this planet that just wasn't, that we didn't know about, or maybe some kind of evil god of some kind of fiendish creature that's doing this. It doesn't have to be Loth themselves.
If you didn't catch it with Sable talking to Minthra earlier, which he's not going to say right now, but his theory is that the Sirens are working with the Sahuagin, because you've got Secularis was there, it's land dwellers that they don't like, but then Zaylen Pierce doing whatever he's been doing in his temple that he didn't like. You work with your enemy to take out your bigger enemy.
So, and then obviously they didn't know whose side we were on when we crash landed.
Because like this captain's first question to us was, who is the enemy of the Sahuagin?
Oh, we also don't know if this is Zaylen Pierce maybe. Maybe Zaylen's being possessed by a demon, or maybe it's some demon that's taken over Zaylen Pierce, and when we go attack him, all of a sudden he's going to turn into this demon when we try to stop him.
I will say I do have access to Scry once we hit 9th level. I don't know if that's going to be pre or post long rest. Generally it's post long rest. But that is something. It's going to cost us a lot of monies.
How much?
$1,000.
I do not have that.
What do you mean we don't have that? Didn't someone give us a bunch of money?
I have money.
I've spent it on things.
Anyway, I could scry on Zaylen Pierce and see if we could get some more information, because right now we don't know how many goons he has or anything like that. That is, I'm just saying it's an option.
Right.
It just will cost us money. And then, of course, obviously, we do better at it if we have something that belonged to him, like maybe a discarded money badge. That's an option we have as well. Does Coral know anything about the layout of the temple or anything like that?
We have had no scouting of the actual location.
Excellent. Do you know of any like geological weaknesses or something? Are there like some underground sea caves that we could use or something? I don't know.
Roll me an opposed insight check.
Nat 20.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Plus whatever my plus is, which I think is 4.
It's actually going to matter. So what's
okay, please hold.
Yeah. It's all good.
Insight, I have a plus 10, so 30.
Oh, yeah. It takes a moment for you to read him, but when he says, I've heard nothing of the kind, he's not telling you the truth.
Excellent.
When you talk about underwater grottos and secret entrances, he's not telling you the truth.
Okay, I mean, we're not going to use them to get there, but it would be nice to know that they're there. You're lying, but that's fine. You ain't got much of a poker face, Captain Coral.
He raises an eyebrow.
Not from me, at least. Can you think of anything else that you know that might be helpful?
And there's a reluctance in this pause. And then he says, at the, shall we say, the headlands of She Who Swims the World, there is a sacred grove. If you sip of the water there, not only will she become stable for you, but legends say the undead won't trouble you.
Okay, well, cool. I have to tell you this, Captain Coral.
Coral.
Yeah. I have zero inclination on spending time in your way. I would love to get back to my house and my fluffy robe and my tea, but I gotta save the world. Man, I'm being nice and cordial about it, just saying. So, thank you for your time.
He gives a little nod, a little dip of his head.
Be nice to my mom. I don't know how long she's hanging out, but she's pretty cool. She could paint you a waterproof picture.
Seems intrigued by whatever that last phrase means.
I'm still probably gonna sleep outside because this shell is suspicious.
As you wish. And he looks at the others and points to the far wall, basically the 3 o'clock wall, and says, sleeping chambers are over there.
Right, I'm going to go to the sleeping chambers and I'm going to say my prayers to Ningahe for keeping us safe today, and I'm going to sleep.
You walk over to this widening of the wall, this bulge in the wall, and then you realize, oh, around the corner, there's like a whole hallway there with 4 or 5 archways down. You lean back out toward the 30 by 40 foot room that you're in, and then you lean back past the wall down the hallway's longer than the room you're in now.
Before Captain Corral leaves, I just want to write a little note that says, sleeping in ship, shell's kind of spooky, XOXO-M, and give it to Captain Corral. Like, hey, if there's like a little, like, I don't know, mailbox outside of Marisol's room or something, leave this with the servant. I don't know how it goes, but I'm gonna go sleep in the boat. Good night, Captain Corral. If you guys are dead in the morning, I told you so.
He very reluctantly takes it, and you can tell it's like he's following some order he's been given about politeness and tend to their needs, right? So he very reluctantly takes it and says, I'm sure I can find a shell to slip it under. And then he leaves the room. You guys go and find some sleeping chambers, except for Moxie. Down this hallway are some antechambers that have very soft, pillowy cushions in them. Obviously sleeping chambers. You guys can each take one. And Sable, something is on your sneaky mind?
I pull out a little note card, write something on it, and then I wait until the dead of night where most everybody needs to be asleep. And I creep back onto the ship and slip a note deep into Moxie's bag.
Very nice. In the morning, perhaps Moxie will find this note, and perhaps she won't. But all of you, whether you are sleeping in the shell or sleeping on the boat, all of you awaken to find 9th level. Yay! And we will see the rest of you next week.
Red Dirt D&D Curse of the Clockwork City is Brooke Bullock as our Dungeon Master, Kiri Hester as Moxie, Connor Shenold as Sable, Johnny Payne as August E. Graymore, and I'm Michael Cross as Dr. Elias Stone. Our theme music comes from Ovani Sound. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of Jeffrey McBride, Monument Studios, Describe.com, and TabletopAudio.com. Dice for the Red Dirt D&D cast provided by ST Way Gaming. You can find us at reddirtdnd.com. If you are enjoying Red Dirt D&D, make sure to subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd at whatever giving level works best for you. Join us next time as we discover more secrets in the Clockwork City.
Are you enjoying the show and want a little more? Become a Patreon and unlock the outtakes starting at just the $5 tier. They're loaded with goofy moments and behind-the-scenes banter that we couldn't fit into the episode.
Keep up to date with the coolest geek shenanigans in Oklahoma when you listen to the Okie Geek podcast. Stay in the know about upcoming conventions, comic books, and the nerdiest happenings in the Panhandle State. That way you don't miss out on things like live Mario Kart, Wizard comics, or board game conventions. Search for Okie Geek on the NPR app or wherever you get podcasts.